What's up, all you cool kids? This is Daisy Collins of TsunamiRose.net coming at you live from my craft room here in Las Vegas, Nevada. As I have been for the past, 2 or 3 weeks, going live about twice a day, once in the afternoon to late afternoon and once in the evening to late night at 10 p.m. for me. It's late night, I guess. I am making 13 junk journals, so that is what we've been in the process of making. I've already made all the covers, covered the covers in fabric, made the inside liner cover, and I've started cutting down the signatures to their proper size. So all the papers need to be 8 by 10 or fit within 8 by 10. So that is the goal tonight. I have still 7 more signatures of books to get done. I've only done half of them, which isn't bad. I only started today, so not bad in my eyes. Anyways, so I have some paper bags here. I'm just gonna cut off the edge. Hi, Crafty Michelle. Hey, Nettie. How are you, girl? How's everybody? Got these bags here. I just snip off like a little piece at the end here. Okay, right there. I'm not going to lie. I'm feeling a little sleepy. I thought about taking a nap, but anytime I tell myself, I'm going to take a 1 hour nap, I spend about 30 minutes worrying about how I'm going to oversleep. That I really don't sleep. So I'm like, I'm going to take it up after I go live. I'll take an hour nap. And I did the neti pot treatment, but it takes a while to actually take effect. Ugh. But I'm trying here. So I got these pretty book pages here that I'm trying to cut down. Raven. Hey, Daisy. Anna here. Hi, Anna. I have to remember A means Anna. So glad to make the live feed. You're amazing. This process is intense, isn't it? It's pretty intense. I agree. It's intense. It's drama filled. It's just full of emotion. I cry and I laugh. It's just been a whole journey, you know? It's been a whole journey. But we're here now. We're here and we're safe. So it's okay. I'm trying to get similar pages to cut together because my cutter seems to do better with that. I got this intense craving for mashed potatoes just right now. It's so weird. So weird. Yeah, do I have like a hair on my forehead? I feel like there's a hair right here, but there's not. Okay. Anyways. Myrna. Hey, Myrna. No, I can nap as much as I like. I wanted to, but I didn't want. I could come. Sometimes I come on as late as 11 o'clock. And I'm like, I'm sorry. But I was like, no, I'm going to fight it. I'm just cutting paper. I don't have to have much energy or like thought process going on, you know? If I was like actually like collaging or trying to put together like a little embellishment, that would take too much brain power. But I can cut paper, as I said. I can cut papers for another hour. I've been basically cutting paper since I was done being live. So it's been kind of boring. Especially without an audience, and it's been boring since I finished my 90 Day Fiancé new episode. Now life is boring again. I don't know if you guys watch 90 Day Fiancé. It's like one of my guilty pleasures. I love me some 90 Day Fiancé. Give me all the spin-off shows. Give it to me. Give me everything. I love it. It's like my favorite mess. It's a good mess. Beverly. Hi, Beverly. How are you? How are ya? Okay, I spent most of earlier live talking about the printable kits that I'm going to be using in these books, and like 10 minutes actually cutting out the paper. So I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot of work to do. Okay, 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Making sure I said hi to everybody. We're good. I'm literally just cutting up paper. But it's such pretty paper. Go. Like I said, I normally make my journals this size right here because it just makes the whole planning of everything else easy. I already know I have to basically make this the size of an 8.5 by 11 sheet, minus the spine, of course. And so now I know everything has to be 8 by 10. I do have a couple journals that I have the size smaller, so I'll worry about that at that time. So 8 by 10. Hi, Zena. How are you? Oh, I really don't want to cut this up. It just needs the bottom cut off, though. Just a little bit. Cut off a little bit of the top. It's such a pretty painting. Such a pretty painting. It's all about the Victorian village and Victorian life and stuff like that. Very interesting book. Okay, I didn't cut off anybody. Good. I'm really trying to keep this intact here. It's not by 10, so we're good. I need to eat more cereal, make more cakes to collect the boxes. You know what? Yes, you have to get those those art supplies. Get those art supplies. I remember before I went live, I was literally going through my cupboards and trying to pull out everything that was possibly in a box. Okay, we're hopping back in. We're hopping back in. These allergies, you guys, are the worst right now. Just the worst. But I'm trying to work through it, you guys. I'm trying. Ugh. Let's see here. Okay. We're almost done with this one. All right. Graph paper is already 8. Just needs to be shortened to 10. I love graph paper. I used to love to write in graph paper. Get all your little letters in there. That was fun. And writing like mathematics on graph paper was the funnest because it was just so like precise with like accounting sheets. Let's see, how tall is this? Now it is 10 and 8. 8 by 10. Everything has to be 8 by 10. So keeping that in mind, that I like to make my junk journals the specific size. I can make Franken paper. that's like specifically the size to fit within those journals, and they fit perfectly. So that's nice. That's always nice. The Victorian book is amazing. It is. It's really nice. I can't remember the name of the book. I already threw it away. I'll be using different papers in my dual JJ, but it should be fun to try something new. Yes, I fear allergy pain nonstop since the beginning of April. Ugh. Ugh, I'm glad we're snot sisters. I'm just kidding, Zena. I'm just kidding. Oh my god. Okay, so let's see. Let's get these. Make sure I got two of them. Okay. Okay, you guys. Jeez. Using a big little paper clip. Keep those together. Hey Daisy, what time is it in Vegas? It is 10:18 p.m. 10:18. Oh my god. Oh my god, my boyfriend thinks I'm using too much tissue and he doesn't understand. Girl, I have now resorted to, okay, this is a secret. Okay, so like I started sneezing into shirts and I just washed them. I started sneezing into my long sleeve shirts that I'm not using right now. So I'm just like, and I just wash them because it's a pandemic. I can't be buying toilet paper right now. They only got the good stuff out and it's too expensive, you guys. Cheryl, hi Cheryl. I just sneeze into my long sleeve shirts. I can't deal with this pandemic anymore. I'm not using the long sleeve shirts right now anyway, so whatever. It's 7:18 a.m. Oh, that's early. Hi, Chris Camo. Chris Camo. I don't know how to say that, but hi. Welcome. I think I already said hi to Cheryl. I'm pretty sure I said hi to Cheryl. Right? Ooh, Cheryl must be on the East Coast. I always find it funny. Okay, I don't know if this is too political maybe, but like I find it funny that like I always feel like people on the East Coast like refuse to learn the time difference between the East Coast and Pacific Coast. I always hear New Yorkers say like, "Oh, I don't know what time that is in on the East Coast or on the West Coast," and I'm just like, "It's 2 hours, it's 3 hours behind you. How is that so hard?" I've known that since I was a kid, and I've never set foot on the East Coast. But I feel like y'all like purposely be like, "I don't know her." You know what I mean? Like you get that like I don't know her moment. Cut up a shirt you don't care about. Exactly. There you go. Nice soft cotton. It's not a bad idea right now, especially. Trust me, I am a toilet paper hog. Okay, I snort toilet paper, and so right now that I can't because I don't want to go out looking for it. The cheap stuff is gone really quickly, and I'm not going to sneeze into expensive tissue. I've resorted to just sneezing into long sleeve shirts because I'm not going to use those right now. So it's like whatever. But don't tell anybody because that's so embarrassing. It'd be so embarrassing if somebody found out. So don't tell anybody. Okay, so number 8 here. You snort. It feels like it, girl. It really does. I mean, I used to get, the nice toilet paper for, toilet paper use. And then I'd buy the cheap toilet paper because I would just, it feels like I would go through it like crazy. And now the pandemic has made me change my ways. I feel like maybe I'll be less wasteful now. uh, I know because I have family in Arizona. That's funny. Let's see here. It's just terrible. I'm gonna start doing my neti pot again, but it only works if I do it consistently, and I kind of stop using it as soon as I get better. But this is ridiculous now. Like I said, I got better, and then I stopped using my neti pot, and now look at me now. So I'm gonna be responsible. I'm gonna get back on it. I'm terrible at doing things like taking medicine and stuff, so I know I'm worse. I know I'm the worst. Unconventional options. Oh no. Oh no. Well, growing up, we never bought tissue. I don't remember ever buying tissue. We just used toilet paper. Or my dad had bandanas, a bunch of those old school designs of bandanas. And we would use that to sneeze into. But we never bought tissue. That's not what we did. We're all PM to summer. What's the date in France? Oh, in France. Fancy. How cool. I literally have a bucket for all these scraps, and I'm going to use them. If I can, I have so many scraps already. Oh my god. It's too much. It's too much. I'm going to even this out a little bit. I think this is already, yeah, this is good. This is from the Betty Crocker cookbook. I guess this is the, what do they call it? Where they tell you the pages of what the subject is on. Oh my god. I used to be smart at one point, I swear. I used to know words. Oh my god. Yes, neti pot. I love the neti pot is good. Honestly, when I started using the neti pot, it was like it was as good as taking an allergy pill. Like even the allergy pill, I still sneeze with allergy pills. I don't know what it is. Maybe somebody told me I have an infection, which maybe, probably, more than likely. I don't know. Health insurance slacks around here. But anyways, the neti pot really does make me feel, after a couple times of using it, it does make me feel like I took an allergy pill. So, and it's much cheaper. So I'm going to be using my neti pot again. But like I said, I just got to get disciplined and actually use it every day and stuff like so annoying. But I need to because this is gross. Okay, anyways, so here's another one of these English Village Life. So many. This book is really cool. It's literally called something like English Village Life. I threw away the cover yesterday. I didn't even think about it. Did not even think about it. Okay. The allergy pills make me jittery. The neti pots, never tried it. Saline spray, that's what I use. saline spray. It's already hard enough to pour something up my nose. I know, something like shooting up my nose. Ugh, sounds like torture. But the neti pot is pretty torturous also. Sometimes water comes out your nose like it's supposed to, and sometimes it goes out your mouth. It just tastes like salty water. But it's like, ugh. And honestly, I think it's the Las Vegas like dryness. Like it just really dries out your nostrils here in Vegas. This is terrible. It's too dry out here. It's too dry. Okay, almost done with this one. Right. Where do you live? Beverly. Beverly lives in Maryland. I gotta get out more, you guys. I'm 30 and I haven't been to the East Coast. I gotta get out more. I just don't want to deal with humidity, so maybe a good time to visit the East Coast when it's not humid would be nice. Okay, but is this, I forgot the size. I'm just cutting it. Okay, so 8, 10 by, it's already 8. Okay, cool. This is already 8. There we go. And this is already 5 or 10 or whatever, so now we gotta cut it to 8. All right, so there's another one down. Excuse me, guys. Pardon my nose. Pardon my nose. Okay. Quick holes it in. Okay, so last one of the regular size one. Then I have 4 that I have to actually measure for and whatnot. Like, if I wasn't sleepy, I'd have more energy, but I'm a little sleepy. Let's see. Okay. So tomorrow, I'm going to try and do as much folding as I can off camera. It's just really so boring. Like, I think this is boring too. To watch, it might be a little, I don't know. I'm trying to be funny, but it's so boring, guys. This part is the least exciting part of junk journal making to me. I've done this a lot, and I know. I know this part is boring. Okay, so it's just you gotta do it. You gotta do it. This is why sometimes, like I said ahead of time, I'll do things like cut book pages like this that are bigger to a specific size, so that way I don't have to worry about it later. It's already done. Of course, I didn't do it to everything. Okay, I was just trying to see if there's another one of these, but there's not. So it needs to be cut down to 10, or to 8, I should say. 8. And slate to make it 10. Well, for a newbie, the process is interesting and the conversation is fun. There you go. Okay. Let's see. I like the excitement and the nervousness of like sewing the signatures in. That's always like a pain, a good kind of pain. You know what I mean? have to make sure I'm really awake when I'm sewing in signatures. That's all good for us. Okay, cool. Okay. I'll keep going. I feel like sometimes I swear, some people can make their teen journals overnight. I swear I've seen it done. I don't know. It's been done. At least it feels like it. You know, like when you don't notice like a building and then like you look up and it's like finished. Like one that's being built. That's what it feels like to see other people finish 10 journals in one day. I need to get out. I live in a small town. I still have been stuck home mostly for a month. Girl, I've been home for 2 months. 2 months I have left the house. I can count on like half a hand. Well, like a hand and a half, I should say. I really have not left in the last 2 months. Literally. My husband goes and does the grocery shopping. It's just me and you guys mostly. That's my company and my husband too. But sometimes, like earlier today, we woke up at like 4 in the morning, and we're like, "Do you want to go for a drive?" Like, okay. We literally just went like up the street, down and down, and then came back home. We drove for like an hour, and then came back home. There was nothing else to do. Okay, give me 1 second. Where's my mouse? Did my mouse die? I think my mouse died. I don't know why. What happened? Okay. My mouse died. How weird. Okay, hang on. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So, make sure my sound is good. Let's see. Sewing the signature. Zena says, sewing the signature made me nervous. I think that's why I procrastinated on finishing my first one. I hear you on that. We've all been there. Zena says, I've been out and about, had 3 gigs this weekend singing. Oh, congratulations. Feels great, and I'm not scared anymore. Okay, that's good. Okay. Little by little, I know the nerves will kind of drop, but not yet for me. Not yet. I understand. That's good, though. That's good. It's good not to be scared. Obviously, you don't want to be scared to be out and about, so try to keep positive about that. So, let's see what else is being said. So days I just sit in one spot and say, what am I going to do today? I truly don't know. I've been there. I sit here and I'm like, okay. And then I just get on my phone or I'll check a video and then another video. And then next thing I know, it's been a couple hours. Yep. We also haven't had any new cases in at least a few days in our province. And where I am, I don't think there has been any at all. The cases here, they did spike, but the deaths have not. And I think we're good on space in the hospitals. However, I think today there's an announcement that our governor might have been exposed to COVID-19. I only laugh that sucks. I should have laughed, but it just sucks. And I laugh only because we're talking about opening up, and I know the governor's probably been under a lot of stress to open up. That sucks that happens. And it's like, is the threat really over? you said it was, and then look what happened to you, buddy. I don't know. I mean, he obviously has to go to work. So if I don't have to leave the house, I don't think I should. That's great places. Great. Please protect yourself. I don't want my nerves to drop because I'll slip up and forget. It's the Rona still out there. Yep. Let's see here. Things are crazy. And I'm worried about my grandma because she's in Mexico. And I'm worried about her because, okay, so it was like really hard to even like convince my mom that this was kind of a big deal and that she should take it a little bit more seriously. So I can only imagine how hard it's going to be to convince my grandmother. And it's like my mom tried to tell me, oh yeah, I'm just staying at home, blah, blah. Like, oh, but she has a garage that she rents out. She's like, oh, well, that lady comes over sometimes. It's her friend, so I'll say her friend. She's like, my friend comes over sometimes. And I'm like, that's kind of the same thing as you, like, leaving the house, so don't do that. And she resisted me for a while. So I'm saying good luck with your mother because you're not listening to me. I told her that. I'm like, I hope your mother listens more than you listen to me. Okay, so here's number 10. Okay. So, I doubt I'll get all these folded by the time I go live in the afternoon. So, I'm pretty sure tomorrow in the afternoon I'll be folding. I'll be folding these papers in half. And then by, what's today, Wednesday? Today's Tuesday. So by Wednesday, no, by Thursday, maybe Friday. Thursday probably. I'll be ready to start sewing trim onto the pages. So that's exciting. Here we go back to work. Sorry for my bad English. Yes, I heard France is opening up. Zena says a close member who lived with us passed from COVID, and I was close contact with her. I was asymptomatic as well as my stepmom, dad, and brother, but it was super stressful for me. Yeah, that sounds stressful, girl. That sounds so stressful. I'm glad you came out of it better, obviously. Like, you're good, right? You're good now. It's too much, you guys. It's just too much right now. So much that, when they said that, when they confirmed that alien existed, I was like, oh, good. Some good news. You know what I mean? Like, when they announced about the aliens, I'm like, oh, finally, some positive news. You know what I mean? Guys, like, it's too much. I'm so sorry for your loss, of course. I forgot to mention that. Stressful. It's too much. It's too much, you guys, honestly. Just like mentally, you know what I mean? Just like mentally knowing it's up. It's stressful to be scared. That's what it is, Okay. So now I'm left with the ones that I have to actually measure, I don't think these will fit in the small journals. So I'm going to take these out of this packet because they're not going to fit. I'm a crafting monkey right now. Yes, crafting does help. It does. I mean, making these journals and talking with you guys always helps too. So I do thank you guys for hanging out with me. Let me go get a book to measure. So hang on. Okay, so these are the 4 small journals that I have. And let's get started on the first one, I think. Yeah, 3 of them are the same size, and one of them is literally just a smidge taller. So we should be good to assume they're all pretty much the same size, I believe. Because even if it was this size right here, that's too small. That one's way too small. Let's see. Is this one bigger? No. We'll measure the biggest one in a minute. I'm going to work on these 3 that are essentially the same size. And these should actually only have enough for 2 signatures because these are really, really narrow. This one's good. This one's wider, I believe. It looks wider. These 2 are really narrow. Okay. Okay, well, we'll worry about that later. I'm just going to cut out all the papers just like normal. So this is 7 tall. So I'm going to cut the paper to be 6 3/4. Let's see how that works. 6 3/4. I want it to nest, so I want it to be smaller than this. So if this is 7, then 6 3/4. Let's see if this is too small or still too big. We will find out. It is too big. I should be able to see the thread on both sides, and it kind of covers it up there. So smaller than, so 6 1/2. 6 1/2. 6 1/2 works perfectly. Yeah, 6 1/2 works good. And how wide am I going to make these? Hang on. I gotta figure out the size of these. They're going to be, let's see. Okay, so this is too wide. So this is, I believe it's 5 1/2. 5 1/2. So I believe this should be 5 then. So let's see. So yeah, that's good. And then our trim will fill up the space. So this now has to be cut too. Because I already forgot. 6 1/2 by 10. Okay. 6 1/2 by 10 for the next 3 signatures. And then 1 signature I gotta measure. Helicopter. Just cutting off just the smallest little sliver off these bags here so that they open up. And what am I missing? Who did I miss? Yes, I started working from a work from home job. Couldn't do it because I can't job journal relief my stress because I didn't quit. I was making my knees hurt. Ouch. You stumbled upon job journaling by accident, Zena. What? Yeah, somebody introduced me to junk journals. As I was crafting cards, so I made a junk journal. It wasn't. I literally just put a bunch of papers in a three, and one of those binders, the Zutteralls, the bind it all. That's what I meant to say. The bind it all. It wasn't anything unremarkable, but ever since that, I just kept hearing about junk journals and junk journals and junk journals. And here we are today. It's just so much fun. It's really hard to stop. You know what I mean? Like you make one, you make one, and then you plan for the next. What I really liked about junk journals compared to, say, card making was when I was card making, I felt like everything had to be measured out, and it had to be a specific size. It has to be perfectly straight, and junk journals don't have to be like that at all. So that's when I knew. That's when I knew that junk journals are perfect. Are casinos open? No, they're not. They are thinking about opening them up June 4th, I believe is what they said, or June 1st or June 4th, one of those two. That's what Sizzlack, which is my governor. That's what our governor was supposed to announce today, but then he canceled it because he wasn't feeling good. Or I don't know if he wasn't feeling good. Sorry, forgive me. It was that he had come in contact with somebody who had it, so he was in isolation. I don't know if he wasn't feeling good. So I don't know. They're probably still going to continue on with that idea of opening it up June 1st or June 4th. That's their choice. That's their choice. I found junk journals when I was looking up slum books. Oh, slum books. Slam books. Slam books. Slam books. Smash books. Yes. I remember those. It was basically a junk journal that was already made for you. They were cool. They were really cool. Hard to stop junk journaling, yes. Especially since you have so many supplies. Like if you're gonna make one junk journal, you can't buy one piece of paper. You know what I mean? So you buy a whole pack of them. And guess what? I have enough to make a bunch of junk journals. It just never ends. It literally just never ends. Like, I'm still using up supplies from years ago. Oh, churches are allowed to be open. No, they're not. They are not allowed to be open. I think it's drive-through or outdoor or under 10 people. One of those two. One of those. But they're not open entirely yet. No. I love it. I have my grandmother's pay stuff from when she was a dressmaker in New York City. That's what got me started thinking of making copies. Ooh, you should. That's cool. If anything, just for yourself, you could put almost, it's like putting a little part of you in every junk journal. If you did that, like put a copy in, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. And just like from being, I've always been like a creative kid, an artistic kid. And when I went to college and I started doing art classes, it totally sparked my creativity back up in crafts. And after college, that's when I picked up scrapbooking and all that. And then I decided, well, hey, I could literally design the scrapbook pages I work with. Hello. So then I started doing that. That was fun. That's what got me started. Basically putting my name out there. Was making cards and showing my card designs. And then I was like, I could design the paper. Like, that sounds like real fun. Okay, that's our 8. I just realized I've been cutting these the wrong size because I'm kind of sleepy. I just realized these are supposed to be 6.5. Girl. The heck. Okay, the temp part is already done. The temp part is done. I just that's what I get because I'm reminiscing, so that's what I get. 6.5. Yeah. Y'all didn't tell me. I would blame everybody in this chat. Oh my gosh. 6.5. This one might not work with this because it's just too cut off now. I guess it's okay. Oh, poor Daisy. We're distracting. Yeah, it's all your fault. Oh my god. I have problems with little piece of paper. I can't throw them away. Oh, girl. You have to, girl. You have to. Like, you just can't keep everything. It's so tough. I know. It's so tough. I keep stuff for a long time and then I decide I can't have it enough. I can't keep it anymore. One moment. Okay. And I just ordered $40 worth of sari trims. Ooh, that sounds pretty. I had my boyfriend buy me a big shot and a crocodile for my birthday. Hey, that's a good deal. I'm addicted to buying lace, girl. I'm addicted to buying die cuts. God, just my weakness. I ordered a bunch of die cuts. I ordered a bunch of die cuts this weekend, and I got a bunch of die cuts in the mail, and then I ordered like $60 worth of stamps. It's too much. I'm doing too much. So I'm gonna have a haul video soon. I'm gonna have a haul video. I would have been done with this, but I had to recut it because I cut it too big. Better too big than too small, though. Hey. I have to go, ladies. So good night. Good night, Crafty Michelle. I have so much crafting stuff. My friend calls my room Michael's Norte. Yeah. Michael's North. That's funny. That sounds pretty. I'm not gonna lie, my brain is is working at half capacity right now. I couldn't use that. Let's see. My nose. Okay. If I wasn't usually broke, I'd have a shopping problem. If I had money, this would be an issue. And I don't have money. That's why it is the issue, though. Oh my gosh, you guys. I was just like, so I order on this one Facebook group called Scrapbook Deals. I always talk about it. Scrapbook Deals on Facebook. Check it out, you guys. It's cool and it's stressful and it makes you buy. So it's just, people who sell on Facebook. I haven't had any issues. with anybody there, but they keep a very close eye on people who try to scam or whatever. But so people will post like, "Oh, this is what I have. This is the price." You just comment like me, like one please, one please, one please, like that. And man, you will be commenting me one, me one, me one, me one, and then next thing you know, I don't even know how many I commented on. Like I can't back out now because she already sent the invoice of her paid. But like I don't want to miss out on the good deals. They actually have really, really good deals. And like right now, I don't want to leave my house, so it's like so easy to just go on this Facebook group and just start like just start buying stuff. They basically sell them at the same price that you would go to Michael's and use a coupon. Daisy, you're poor thing. I hope your allergies get better. Girl, me too. Bye, girl. Bye. I think I joined that group. It's a good group. But you obviously have to keep an eye on it. I order all the time from this one girl called Christine. I always want to call her Justine, but her name is Christine Young. She's actually a designer like for stamps. She designs stamps. She like draws stamps. They're like dolls. I think. What is the name of her? I can't remember the name of her brand. She actually sells. She designs, and I don't know if she like has somebody who makes the stamps for her. Probably. But she actually posts on there, and she sells craft stuff. And I buy from her all the time. She always has such good prices, like $3, $5 die cuts, and that's such an unheard of price. It's supposed to be by 10, not 9, Daisy. Not 9. What are you doing? Okay. Amazon is the double. Yes, that is true. See, and I just did that by 6.5 days. Yes, Amazon is it's not good. It's not good. And then I think like, well, I have to order something because I'm not gonna waste this Amazon Prime account. And so they just made me spend money. Using my birthday money and tips. There you go, girl. There you go. You'll get to a day though when you don't need to buy anything else. Like I'm pretty much at that point where I don't need to buy anything else, but I still do. I ordered a bunch of stamps because I don't have a lot of stamps. I wanted stamps. Darn it. I wanted stamps. So I bought some stamps. And I've also been buying Christmas stuff because I don't actually have a lot of Christmas stuff. So I'm going to get started on grabbing Christmas stuff. Okay. Last paper. One moment. Sorry if I spent half the video off camera. Don't report me to YouTube. That one was too much. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna have to log off soon because I can't breathe. So it's not good. It's just not a good thing. Okay, so by 10, we're good. I'm gonna finish it off with this signature, and I'll be back tomorrow afternoon to fold paper with you. So y'all can join me in for that fun tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it so much. My eyes are watering because these allergies are real terrible. But yeah, we'll get to do some work tomorrow. I still have 3 signatures that I have to like measure and cut, and I'll do that by myself probably tomorrow morning. And we'll be back to do the exciting part of folding things in half. So come hang out with me tomorrow, and thank you guys so much for coming to hang out with me. I appreciate it. I'm just sleepy and allergic. Allergic? Is that a word? I don't know. Anyways, you guys have a good night. Bye.